Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel Charles Moore. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel Charles Moore. Please remember to keep your comments just not offensive. If you're not subscribed to the channel Charles Moore, please hit that bell notification to get notifications when the channel receives uploads. And, so, as you can see, I have, hit, Iron Jackpot. I actually went, like, halfway down into a mine here, as you can see, and I actually found some pretty decent amount of iron here. Yeah, and that was actually pretty good on my end. Now, speaking of ends here, Donald J. Trump is absolutely the worst man that has been re-elected for a second term. That no doubt about it. Everything about this man is pretty horrible. His behavior, his way that he treats the American people, you know, all this stuff, his domestic, foreign, and economic policies, well, they're actually, like, literal garbage. Alright, so, like, let's not forget that. Everything that I've said, okay, Donald J. Trump is just 100% the worst person ever. Especially to run from 2016 to 2020, and January 6th, 2021, he caused an insurrection of the United States, and he sat back in the Oval Office and watched fireworks fly, and that stuff. President-elect Joe Biden at the time told Donald J. Trump to end this madness. And yes, it was pretty pathetic to actually tell the man, Donald J. Trump, to end that madness that day of January 6th, 2021, because it was pathetic to actually tell a grown-up man that, hey, you need to stop this. Alright, you need to stop acting like a little child because you didn't win, and that stuff, like, live with it and suck it up. My instructor always said that to me, and, yeah. What? It's true. It's true. You do need to, like, live with it. And when things don't go your way, you have to just live with it and suck it up. And then, you know, accept it and move on. Yeah? Well, yeah, if Donald J. Trump, yeah, he doesn't even do that. He doesn't do that. He does things his way. Alright, and don't forget the characteristics of a narcissist are absolutely, well, every one of the characteristics of a narcissist. He will throw temper tantrums, whine fits, when things don't go his way. And when he wants stuff done his way, he'll do everything according to what he wants, not what the American people want. A narcissist never cares about other people. Alright, so let's just get that through our heads right there. Alright, if you think that this man is a good man of the United States, I hate to burst your bubble there, but no. If you wanted to debate this and say that, oh, Trump's a nice guy. Yeah, he's a nice, loving, caring man. Wait. Loving, caring? Narcissist? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, and Melania might be nice and caring in it, but Donald J. Trump, okay, I gotta really consider this here, but Donald J. Trump doesn't have the heart to care for other people. So, yeah, let's not forget that right there, alright? Because this is just, like, the characteristics of a narcissist. Well, it's something that you should actually get in your head as well, because, you know, every single policy that he has out there just sucks. His leadership sucks, and the way that he's just running America sucks. Everything about the man just sucks. Alright, his attitude, the way that he treats people, or the American people, in my head. Alright, every bit of it. Every bit of it. Alright, he just sucks on all of it. Alright, he's definitely 100% the most terrible person to be leader of the United States. And I'm not talking about Republican. I'm talking about him just being a leader of the United States, or president of the United States in general. Alright? Because I don't recall a Republican president being wacko and idiotic, like messed up in the head and being a narcissist. Like I just only care about myself. I don't care about the American people. Yeah, I don't see any Republican having that attitude, not since President H.W. Bush and Ronald Reagan. I mean, I don't ever recall a Republican president being that stupid in the head. I mean, come on, what is this? What is this? Some comedy show when you get elected to be president of the United States? You just go back and you just perform, yeah, like, I'm sorry, the White House is not your circus, like your tent that you sleep in. I'm sorry, nowhere do you, in the United States, do you get to play a funny, crazy, chaotic comedian. All of America is watching. All of America is watching the pathetic foolishness and idioticness that you do. So, I just have to be real there. I mean, really, I think that's what that is. If you're going to be leader of the United States, do the American people a favor and start acting like one. Start being like a proper leader, and perhaps people will begin to think that, hey, this guy just won't stop acting like a crazy person, and I'm sitting there daily just having to watch a circus clown. What is this? What is this? I thought this was supposed to be like the leader of the United States here, but we're just instead getting all this comedy BS from this leader here. And like, I didn't pay money for this stuff. I wanted a proper leader of the United. I just wanted a Republican leader in the United States. I didn't pay money for a comedian class clown. I mean, yeah, and you can't play it. You gotta take your leadership seriously. That's the thing that you gotta do. Alright. So if I were you, I would actually stop. Take on the whole thing like it's a joke and actually be serious about being a leader. Because that's what the people want. But, I mean, hey, Donald J. Trump, like the last couple of uploads that I've actually uploaded, I made a few videos about Donald J. Trump being a big embarrassment to America, and it's actually true. And he just doesn't even know what being a proper leader of the United States is about. He doesn't know how to care about other people. His brain's wired to think one way. Narcissists have their brain wired to think one way. So how do you think of it? How do you think they're going to be for the rest of their life? Oh, I know the answer to that question. Oh, just caring about themselves. That's what it is. Yeah, we don't have to like twiddle our thumbs to figure this out and like just think, is this man even serious enough to be president of the United States? Oh, it's just clear. If you study the characteristics of a narcissist, their brain is wired to think one way, only about themselves, and they love, Donald J. Trump loves people that are billionaires and millionaires, and maybe even trillionaires, if I might add that. And those are the people that he just cares about. So it's me, money, and that's it. That's it. That's it. So you don't even have to like twiddle your thumbs to actually figure this out. If you already study the characteristics of narcissism, then you already know how Donald J. Trump actually behaves. And believe it or not, the United States is probably one of the richest countries in the world and that stuff. And I think that Donald J. Trump could actually find like a lot of money that he could be so proud of. That he could be so proud of, and, just, like, that's all he needs to be happy. Oh, wait a minute. You're not going to be, hugging that green cash right there. You're actually a wanted felon right there. You're a wanted felon for the raping of Stormy Daniels, money laundering, and I think you were also convicted of the January 6th insurrection when you sat back in the Oval Office on March 26th, or January 6th, 2021. And yeah, I think you were a convicted felon for the January 6th insurrection. So, to add that all up, that is 3 felonies right there. And I just think that, hey, it's just, it's the way you wanted things, so, that's what you get. That's what you get. And I'm sorry if you don't want to suck it up and deal with it, but, hey, you don't have a choice when you actually have to serve on the side of being a convicted felon for the crimes you committed, then it's off to prison for you. It's off to getting your orange prisoner's uniform on, and it's off to jail for you. And you can, and then all the men can just play with you like the little kid you are, because you know what? You are a little kid. And then everybody in America will just forever know how pathetic you actually really have been. So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like what said here, please remember to please remember to comment, like, subscribe to the channel, share more. Please hit that. Please remember to keep your comments just non-offensive. And, well, I guess, Donald J. Trump is just going to ruin the rest of his life for himself. And everybody in America will be able to watch how pathetic that this man really is. Have a good day. I will see you all in the next video.